Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio. Now, we are going to get a lot done today. I have got a lot to do, and, well, I suppose I've got a lot of time to do it, but you know, I just feel that we haven't been making that much progress, so I really do want to make some progress. So, the first thing is, I figured out what the next stage of production is. The next stage of production is turning... well, I think it, to be honest, I think it's turning... some that there. Well, what the hell goes in there then? That's a long-armed inserter. Yes, over the potato. That is a long-armed inserter. Okay, and that goes there, and that should all be fine. All we need to do now is turn it on. Turn it on like that. Turn it on like that. That should be working. Okay, now fingers crossed this is going to work perfectly. This is the method that we have for recycling our barrels. So it should work. And this is going to come around like this. This doesn't need to be fast track. This can just be normal track. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah, I know. I don't know why we were using fast track for such a large portion of it, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Okay, this is going to be slightly convoluted, but it is going to get the job done. Okay, that goes there like that. Let's get this out. Let's get this out. Progress, 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 progress. We're going to make some progress. Okay, and then this can come quite comfortably down here like this. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, we've still got a bunch of yellow cake over here. And that yellow cake needs to be turned into something very, very useful, and it will be very, very soon. But this is the loop that we're going to have in place. I need to replace these things, actually. I know it looks hideous, half and half, but whatever. Okay, so we should now have an unlimited... Oh, forgot about that one there, didn't I? So yes, we should now have an unlimited supply of barrels once we get this correctly sorted. There is still a bunch more space that we can expand there if we want to. Anyway, now the next thing on the agenda is getting a bunch of these, because we're going to need a bunch of these, and when I say these I mean assembly machines. We need a bunch of assembly machines because the next thing on the agenda is I'll show you right now actually. It's in uranium power, it is there, it just wasn't available in a chemical plant, so that's why I was sort of confused. A uranium oxide pellet, I think? And then we go into a fuel assembly. Now, I don't understand how to make this, okay? Because we've got the 0.7% here, right? So we take the yellow cake and the fluorine gas, and that makes the 0.7% uranium hexafluoride, right? To make the 0.2, though, I don't know how we make the 0.2. I presume that must be spent reactor fuel that we use to make that, but I don't know. So I think the first one that we're going to have to make is the 1.7 uranium pellet, and that will be made into the 1.7% fuel assembly, right? So that means we're going to have to make uranium fluoride 1.7. This one. Yes. Okay. We're going to need the 1.7, which means we need the 1.2. We need the 1. Oh my goodness, this is so complicated. This is so complicated. But it's great, because I actually know what we're doing now. That's fantastic. We've got a lot of steel, we've got a lot of stuff, and yeah. You know what? Let's start work on second level power. Now, the reason I say that is because... Where was it? Where was second level power? Fluid handling. No, we don't need that. We need power level 2. I do not know where I saw it. Upgraded pump jacks, upgraded steam power. Let's get right down to business with that, because we're going to need a lot of steam engines to absorb all of the power that's coming from here. I was testing this over here, and I sort of figured out how to do it. Yeah, so I roughly know what I need to do. Okay, so we're going to aim for the 1.7% pellet. Sorry, the 1.7% fuel assembly, which means we need the 1.7% pellet. Okay, let's take this up here. Let's also make more of these things. And we're going to need some more of these, actually. Some more chemical plants. Okay. Take the steel. Make the chemical plants. And let's put an assembly machine just up there to remember that what we are actually trying to build. So we're trying to build these, so which means we need the 1.7%. Now, this is currently only producing the 0.7%, which means we're going to need to go through the rigmarole of transforming it, so to speak. Okay, we're going to need some more chemical plants, which is fine. And then we should have the uranium oxide pellet, and then with that we will have the fuel assembly. So with any luck, we will have it by the end of this episode. So stay tuned. This episode is going to be the one where we finally get uranium power up and running. But upgraded steam power, that's super important, and I'd like to bash through as many upgraded steam powers as we can. Upgraded steam power 2, I would love to get that. Let's get capacitors too. It's been a while since we've actually done some proper research, so let's get down to business and start doing that. The heat exchange, I don't really have any idea how they work, but it doesn't matter because we don't really need it yet. That can go there. This is going to be turned into 1.7. Okay, we need this one. But first, we need this one. Okay, so this gives us 1.2, and it's with 1.2 that we make 1.7. Am I right? 1.2 to 1.7. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, I can set up a process that goes like... It's going to be absolutely horrific, but it's okay. So that... Okay, because both these outputs are 1.7, so that's fine. And then you are going to make us 0. No, you're going to make us 1.2. Okay. So let's just get into this mentality that this number on here is the number that is going into the reactor. So 0.7 is going into the reactor and is giving us 1.2 and 0.2. Good. Awesome. Okay. So the 1.2 is the one that we actually need. Okay. Let's take this forward, and take this forward. Okay, good. So we should have a lot of 1.2 there, and then this 1.2 is going to get turned into... It's going to get turned into 1.7. It's going to get turned from 1.2 into 1.7. Okay, and that's going to give us 1.7 and 0.7. Okay, that's fine. Let's connect that up there, and some more pipe. More pipe, please. Just normal pipe because we can't be bothered using complicated pipe. And this is a temporary process, I would hasten to add. I always say that because I always mean it. And we're also going to have a little area for the 1.2 to collect. So we'll just stick a couple of these tanks in here. That goes there. That's horrifically uneven, so let's change that around a little bit. That goes there, and that goes there. Okay, that should work. That should work. That should work. That should totally work. Okay, all we need to do is power it up. Let's power it up. Let's get some medium electric poles. That goes there, and that goes there. Now, let us connect these two things. Okay, in there, and in there. Great, so that should work. And it should be working well. And we should end up with... Exactly, we've got uranium hexafluoride 0.7 and 1.7. Well, we're going to have to siphon off the 1.7. Because we don't actually need the 0.7 at the moment. There is obviously a use for the 0.7, but you know, at the moment we just don't need it. So we're gonna put it somewhere else. and that somewhere else is over here. Great, awesome. So that needs to go underground. Needs to go underground. There. Let's make some more pipes. So this is a very, very complicated process, but it better be worth it. I think it will be. I think it will be. All we need to do is persevere. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, if we put this here, and this here, and this here, then that will allow us to make these things. Okay, am I right? What? Power, of course. Oh, of course, I was so worried for a minute there. I was thinking, what on earth have I done wrong? Because if I had done that wrong, then I don't know what I would have done. Okay, great. We're getting a lot of pellets. This is nice. This is good. This is good. This is just temporary. We're just getting it to work. We're just getting it to work. I will do all of the heavy lifting off camera. That's fine. Okay, now this. We need 50 uranium oxide pellets and 2 steel plates to get 1 fuel assembly. Well, 50. We've got 50. Let's make a fuel assembly. And now, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, I was trying to pipe all manner of things in. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we just stick this in here... that should work. Although I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, what was that? That was really important. Capacitors 2. Capacitors 2 allows us to do upgraded steam power. And steam power Mark 2, or steam power Mark 3 should I say, will be very, very handy. So let's do that. Well, fuel assembly, that should work. Oh, it's working. It's working. It's working. Look, the temperature is 236. It's increasing. It's increasing. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. Which means if we put a pump down, right? Oh no, that's not the pump we want. Fast pump here, which should be close enough to there. Okay, there. Come on. Fix yourself. Okay. And if we pump it out, then this should have a temperature of 300. Holy cow, it works. Holy cow. It's working. It's working. We did it. We fucking did it. I can't believe it. I cannot fucking believe it. Okay, pressurized water to water. And we need to stick water in at that side. Okay, well let's try that. Okay, there. That's not what we need. Oh, we need another fucking liquid handler. And this thing is gonna die right now. Die, rock. Boom. Okay, good. And let's switch back to our pistol. Not like it really matters. Okay, Ditech handler. Here. Great. Give me some big electric poles. I just built some rail for no apparent reason. 40 clean water, that'll do. Okay. Is it actually working? Okay, so what happens now? Do we just pipe the water out of here? Temperature 100. That's good, that's good. That works. Well, let's put a tank here. I'd presume water maintains its heat. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it goes down over time. Temperature 98. Slowly decreasing. What is the heat? What is the temperature over... Well, we've built quite a uranium processing area over here. It is quite something, let me tell you that. It is quite something. What is the temperature of the water? Can we see from here? Temperature's 15 over there. But that doesn't give us a true representation. To get a true representation, what we'll need to do is we'll pop that out, stick that down there. Now, what is the temperature of the water in there? Temperature is 58. That's not what we want. We want a boiler. Okay, good. I can't believe it. We've actually done it. We've actually done it. And that's fantastic. That is nuclear power, ladies and gentlemen. And all we need to do now is actually, and we can probably do it with, or soon we can probably do it with our steam engine Mark IIs. I'll just do it with a primary steam engine to show you what I mean. Upgraded steam power, that's really good. We can get the Mark IIIs now, although we're miles away from actually doing that. So that happens. Temperature is still 98. Awesome. And if we plug you in here, and we give you a little bit of a power exit, then fantastic. We've got max performance, and we've got water. It's working. It is fucking working. I did not think that I would see the day that it worked. I did not think I would see the day. However, we do actually need to fix this problem a little bit. The pressurized water, by the way, goes back in here. No, it goes back in here like this. In fact, that'll work, actually. And then it should just go around in this circle. Forever, yeah. It should go around in this here circle. I feel better going like this. Sort of shows you easier about what it sort of shows you what I mean to say. But yeah, no, we're gonna have to make this system much nicer, much fancier, and whatnot. But yeah, that is the basis of it. I mean, that's it. That's it. We did it. We did it. We've got water. It's working. It's fantastic. It's pumping properly, and it's producing power. And that is exactly what we plan to do. We could probably do it with a small heat exchange, though. We probably don't need to be over the top about it. Okay, let's see if we can do it with a small heat exchange. Okay, something like that there. And we want to convert water to water. We don't want that one. We want pressurized water to water. Okay. And then pipe there. Oh, that just completely fucked everything up. Well, I suppose it doesn't even really matter. What about that? That'll still work. So we can just literally do it with normal water, and it'll still work. But anyway, you know, I think that sort of illustrates the process. I want to scale it up, and I want to make it bigger, and I want to change around all the engines and whatnot, and I want to get rid of this, and I want to make it all much nicer, and you'll see that in the next episode, because I'm going to do it all off camera. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking by me with the last couple of episodes. I really appreciate it. It has been a little bit complicated to get this whole process in shape, but now that it works, we can actually, you know, get down to business, and I think, quite frankly, it's awesome. It's great. It works. It's fantastic. We'll keep this fuel assembly, shall we? Yeah, why not? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name's been Norbert Potato. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!